Dear friends, Christmas was fixed on the 25th December in Rome by the year 336 AD. Who would have ever thought that it would become what it is today? In 1223, when St. Francis of Assisi used a nearby cave and set up a manger filled with straw to make it look like Bethlehem, nobody thought this novel idea was going to evolve through centuries. When Professor Charles Follen lit candles on the first Christmas tree in 1832, thought this novel idea was going to evolve through centuries. When Professor Charles Follen lit candles on the first Christmas tree in 1832, who would have ever thought that this decoration would become elaborate as they are in our times? It is long time since 1832, longer from 1223 and 336, longer still from that dark night brightened by a special star in which Jesus the King was born. Yet, as we approach Christmas, it gives us another opportunity to pause, ask this particular question: what does Christmas mean to us? Why God had to become human? Dear friends, God had to become one of us to help us to become who we are called to become, to make us understand that He loves us and we ought to love one another, above all else to save us and to show us the way to our heavenly home. And the World Synod of Bishop Pope Francis acknowledged that the Church looks up to the creative power of its youth and the faithful to witness saving mission of Christ here on earth. If we wish to participate in the saving mission of Christ, and we need to make space for what Pope Francis would call it as new social imagination. New social imagination where we are ready to walk an extra mile, ready to accept others as they are, ready to empty ourselves, ready to save humanity and nature by acts of self-giving and caring. Christmas is all about God's powerful, yet simple and humble entrance into the world of human experience. It's a kind embrace. All we are called to embrace kenosis. God had to empty Himself and become human and save us. Let us also empty ourselves and identify ourselves with the marginalized, the poor, as well as the weaker section of our society. Those of us who often encounter the needy and helpless, those of us who are blessed with the comforts of our lives, let us ask ourselves: have I been kind and generous with them? Have I been benevolent to them? Have I opened the eyes of my heart to see Christ in them? Have I seen in them the struggles of Mary and Joseph? Very rightly, St. Paul writes in 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 19, I have become all things to all people, so that by all possible means I might save some. As a gesture of joyful celebration at this Christmas, let us resolve to care for the earth, care for the nature, care for the animals, and care for the vulnerable. May the Word made flesh be born anew in our hearts this Christmas. A very happy Christmas.